It would have taken this custom GPT only minutes to create the title of my YouTube video that went viral. Kind of. It got over 2,500 views with only around 60 subscribers. YouTube experts say a large part of its success was due to its title. But coming up with this title took over an hour. That's why I've built a custom GPT to do this work for me from now on. It finds viral YouTube titles, adjusts them for my topic and saves them in a Google spreadsheet. And in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how I built it. Even if you're a total GPT beginner or your previous GPTs failed to produce great results, you will learn to create a bit of an advanced GPT that delivers real high quality results. And you will learn to connect your GPT to an automation tool like Zapier to take them to the next level. Usually building such GPTs takes several hours, but I share proven shortcuts so you can get your GPT done in minutes. If we want to build a really useful GPT that saves us time and actually replaces our work, we need these three things: the right instructions, the right knowledge file, and the right actions. But the worst thing you can do is start each of them from scratch, unless you like to spend your entire days building GPTs. Instead, we will use proven concepts for each of these three parts. Think about it. Not every car manufacturer invented the car. They used the proven concept of the car that already existed and just modified it. Because this is the most effective and fastest way to get the result. Let's start with the heart of my GPT, our instructions. I will just take the instructions from a GPT that is already delivering great results for me, and I will copy them and paste them into a new document. You can get free access to the custom GPT instructions that I'm using by clicking the link below this video. Since my new custom GPT is all about generating YouTube titles, I need to make the corresponding changes. I can now start creating the first part of my custom GPT, where I just go to Explore GPTs, create new, then I will give it a title, Viral YouTube Title Generator. Then I can already paste the instructions, so copy, select all, paste them in my instructions. Then I can already add a conversation starter, create video, title. Then here I can already check the code interpret and data analysis. This is what we need so that the GPT can search in our knowledge file, which is already the next step, to upload the right knowledge. For our GPT, this means we want a list of at least 50 to 100 proven viral YouTube titles. Yes, not random video titles, but titles that actually went viral on YouTube. But where do we get these quickly? Spending hours scrolling through YouTube is not an option. I found the shortcut in my email inbox. It's called Create a Hook. It's a newsletter that sends me viral YouTube titles each week. You can sign up by clicking the link in the description below. But how do I get all these viral YouTube titles from the emails into a Google document without me having to manually copy and paste each of them? I let ChatGPT code me a so-called Google App script that extracts all those viral YouTube titles from this newsletter and saves them in one Google document. Now download my knowledge file and then upload it into my GPT. And then the final step, I will copy the file name and put it in my custom GPT instructions. Because as I've already mentioned in this video, this can enhance the quality of results you will get. Now let's take this GPT to the next level and connect it to an automation tool like Zapier. The magic takes place under Actions. Click on Create New Action, and there we need to import from a URL. But before we move any further, you need to make sure that you have an active Zapier account. You can create a free account, and once you are signed up, we can move on to the next step, where we need this website here, .com GPT Actions. And there we click on this link. Here we scroll to the bottom. This is what we need. Copy this link. Go back to your GPT. Click Create New Action, Import URL, and now paste that and click Import. Now this is complete. Next we move back to GPT actions. So we go to the bottom and click add new action. And here I type in Google Sheet spreadsheet row. Before we move forward, we need to prepare a Google Sheet where I want my GPT to export all those generated YouTube titles. With this setup, I need to select the Google Sheets account where these Google Sheets are hosted. Then I need to select the spreadsheet name, which will pop up here. Then the worksheet name, which is just sheet number 1 because I only have one sheet in here, which is this one. Then I have 2 columns. Here I want the GPT to export the generated YouTube titles. Here I want to list the topic of my video that I gave it. And here I can let this have a as it is. Now we click on show all option. I will name this action YouTube title to sheet export. Then click enable action. Go back to this website, and there at the bottom there's another part that we need to copy, which is under rules. We will select it, copy it, and go into our custom GPT instructions, scroll right to the bottom and paste them. We can leave this part as it is, but here we will put our own information. We can delete one of the actions here, and here we will paste our action name. So click on your action you created, scroll down to the bottom, show all options, copy it, paste it here under actions, and then we're going to delete this configuration link, and there we grab this link from the top and paste it in here. The next step is critical. If you skip this, you will struggle to get your GPT to perform this Zapier action correctly. I've added a 6th step to my custom GPT instruction where I specifically tell it that it should use the title that the user selected and export them into a Google Sheet using the Zapier action, which I'm going to copy again and put the exact action name in here. And then a few more instructions for how and where in the Google Sheet I want it to save those YouTube titles. And with that, we are done. Our custom GPT is set up. We can now update it, click on view, and we can test it. So let's hit the conversation starter create video and see how it performs. It asked me what the topic of my video should be. I tell it it's building custom GPTs. Then next it should go into the database, the knowledge file of uploaded of all those proven viral YouTube video titles, and it will give me a list. And then it will ask me which of these titles would you like to save in a Google Sheet. To really be sure that your GPT performs the Zapier action properly, you will also need to include it in your prompt. So instead of just me responding with the YouTube titles that I wanted to export, I also tell it again that it must save each title in a separate row in this Google Sheet, and it must use the Zapier action for it. I will select the first 5 titles, plug them in, and then hit enter. You will be asked to allow this Zapier action, and then it will step by step, in my case, export each of those titles I have selected into my Google Sheet, which appears here. Step by step, it will do that for all of these different titles, and I will see all those titles appear in my Google Sheet as it completes these steps. We have created a really useful GPT that delivers real high quality results. If you want to get free access to the custom GPT instructions template that I've used to build this custom GPT, then click the link in the description below this video, where you will also find all the links to all the websites I shared. If you want to see more videos like this, how I create AI applications and use cases with GPTs and other tools that deliver real results, then hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos.